Hey, nice to meet you. Have you ever thought about how IoT in welding can reduce health risks? Okay, I think IoT nowadays everybody knows, or nearly everybody knows, but nevertheless, a short explanation. IoT stands for Internet of Things. So what does it mean? It means you connect a thing, a physical component or a device to the internet. Okay, so what's the use of that? Now it has an IP address, but okay, what do you do with that? So that alone doesn't really help you. And also in welding, you have to do something more. But I think if you think about it a little bit longer, you may get, okay, why do I connect it to the internet? Because I want to have data. And now we are at the topic. If I talk about health, then I would look for health-related data. Yeah, and that's exactly what we do. So we did a study where we applied fume sensors in a welding cell. And with that fume sensors, we have a relevant data for the health of the welder or for the operator of the welding cell. And now, having the possibility to measure data, to analyze data, and also to transfer data, we can work on the health risks. We can evaluate the data at the customer side, or we can evaluate the data in our labs or in our offices remotely, because we can go over the internet. And that's exactly what it did. And it's always the first step. If you want to optimize something, you have to measure the status. So first we measure the status, and if you do welding in a welding cell without fume extraction, you create a lot of welding fume. Yeah, and you see it right from the beginning. You exceed all legal limits. That means you have to do something, but you can measure it. And now, if we repeat that experiment with fume extraction, you see how the values change, and you have different possibilities for fume extraction in these cells. The most common still is you place a hood on top of the cell, use quite a big fume extraction unit, and so can remove most of the welding fume. What we think, and in our experience is much more efficient, is to use extraction at source. That means where you extract where the welding fume is created. For instance, with a add-on kit for robotic torches, where you can very efficiently extract welding fume. Now, if you measure again and analyze, you can see that the fume values are much lower. More than 90% of the welding fume can be reduced. So finally, the result is yes, by working with IoT in welding, you can reduce the health risks in welding.